Yes, hello, I'm Barbara von Freytag. I have been involved with the Prague Civil Society Centre since its start 10 years ago. We are a very active and I think innovative organization, empowering, supporting and accompanying civil society development, activism and independent media in the whole of post-Soviet space. It's a very controversial term, but I just use it to describe the wide region that we work in. And I think we are also a driving force to keep spirits up, to go on working actively in much more difficult and darker times than we had when we set out 10 years ago. Well, the theme has been here at this annual conference has been the same of our main annual event, Unlock, which has been about resilience of civil society in times of war and repression. And this is basically what has been discussed here for 3 days now, how civil society can not only survive, but actually push back and develop new formats and remorph and adapt in times of war and repression. The challenges are times of war and repression because war increases censorship, repression, and increases authoritarianism and despotism. We find that throughout the region, where at the moment, according to all the research that is being done and documents, only Ukraine and Moldova are now really on a path still towards democracy, but we are having a backsliding everywhere, and my most worrying candidates at the moment are Georgia and Kyrgyzstan, where in the middle of the war against Ukraine we also have this development that democracy, pluralism and participation of society is backsliding. I think it's resilience in its widest form. First of all, surviving when you are basically being pushed out by being labeled, criminalized and marginalized, and having to leave your country and losing your team between different places in a fragmented way. To still cooperate is probably the most amazing achievement. But it's not only about survival, it's about also regrouping, finding new networks. It's about a new form of community building, bottom up, in trustworthy smaller circles, with the hope that this can at some day translate into wider activism. It's about a new discourse about decolonialization in the region, which I find is a very new and highly inspiring and very, very important development. And it is about a higher awareness of the threat and the challenge of digital tools in the hands of authoritarians, which in this eternal cat and mouse race between civil society and authoritarian leaders is probably the most crucial question. Can civil society keep ahead with the threat of digital authoritarianism?